Okay, so this is now my third log entry, journal entry, whatever we're going to be calling this, not really sure. This is kind of for myself, to see how things go and journal it for myself. But along the way, I've always wanted to be a motivational speaker, and I love talking to people and spreading faith and hope, and I've never really been somebody who said you have to have a certain religion or thing like that. I just love spreading love and hope. So a little bit of that, and like I said before in the first video, and just things that kind of get me through life. Not even just with dealing with disorder that I may have, but more like just dealing with life. I mean, I'm a mom with a cat. Yeah, just the everyday life. So yeah, gonna try to just share a lot of different things as we go through these journeys. And like I said, it's mainly for me. But my sister told me today, if I'm able to inspire, please share. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm still learning. I'm sure the videos will get better. I always feel like I look like a just like a flu or something, but just lots of stuff that I want to share, and hopefully get to spread my love through multiple venues, I guess. I've always been somebody who just tries to be positive, as hard as it is. And maybe that's why I strive so hard to push it. Love yourself, always have faith, don't give up, just try to be the best you can be and see the good in people. Not that I'm innocent by any means, I'm still a work in progress. So I'm not here to sit on my high horse and go that I'm perfect. But yeah, so on that note, today's I'm going to title Confess. This morning I went to church, and it was one of the chapters. We are in Romans 10. Don't ask me what verse. I ain't all that Christian-y yet. I don't know. I'm not very good at memorizing things like that, so probably never gonna happen. But it's the thought that counts, and that's what got me. We were talking about, not like confess your sins or you're going to hell. Yeah, I ain't that kind of way. We don't do that. I'm more just like peace, love, and chicken grease. And for me, I believe in God and that He rose, even though it's like, what? It gives me a good feeling, so I'm going with that. Yeah, confess. Not the creepy way. If there's a creepy way, I don't really know. So confess. For me, when it comes to my mind, I wanted to confess that I do struggle with a lot of anxiety, more than I want to admit or care to admit. But sometimes it gets the best of me, and it shows no matter what. Like, you just can't hold it. And today was a prime example of that. My anxiety got so high or so heightened at one point today that I just kind of was like, I know my coping skill. I need to go running. And I took off my church clothes and went Forrest Gumping, and I went running. And the whole time I was running, I was like, I feel like Forrest Gump. Yeah. So I went running. I don't know how long. I mean, I'm not a great runner by any means. I just run. And it kind of helped. It helps a lot with my anxiety afterward. I feel very calm, and like nothing happened. It's like a 9-day, like Jekyll and Hyde. So yeah, I went running. Sorry, I kind of lost my trail of thought. I went running. That helped a lot. But yeah, I had to confess that my anxiety was getting the best of me. I was kind of not feeling it. I was really trying. I was kind of, for lack of better terminology, it was kind of bitchy. And I hate being that way, because if you really know me, I love to be bubbly. I love to be happy. I love to just be like this happy-go-lucky, like tree-hugging hippie who just loves everybody, and everybody loves everybody. So when I get in that funk, it bothers me, because like internally I'm like, I don't want to be this way. I want to be happy. So my best coping skill is always to run. when I was a therapist, after seeing clients, I'd come home and I guess I just had all this, after hearing so many other people's stuff, therapists, we're human too. We're not perfect. We see therapists too. Prime example. And I would come home and I always felt just like, oh my gosh, like I just had so much, not that anything was bad. I didn't blame anybody else, it was just, I'm human. So I would go home and go running. So yeah, my confession on that is that, yeah, I have really bad anxiety sometimes. I hate to admit it, but I like the fact that I have learned a way to fix that. I know when my anxiety is that bad, it sucks because I can't just be like, I'm at work, but I'm gonna go running, those times it does stink. And that's when other coping skills come in handy, which I will share as they come up. But yeah, that's my coping skill, and sharing that chunk of gold of knowledge with you. Yeah, just, I don't know, it's really weird. Just anything like working out, just that burning feeling, just like, I feel like I'm going to turn into a Hulk, and then I work out like crazy, and I'm just like, oh, I feel so much better. It's really weird. Trying to think. Yeah, confess. And I think I'm just going to kind of round it out today with kind of more that spiritual aspect. Like I said, I don't care if you believe in God, the spaghetti monster, aliens. I don't really care. That's you. You do you, boo. Just what keeps you going, like just whatever it is, your faith, that you're just like, yeah, like I have hope that tomorrow's gonna be a better day, and like, cool, awesome. But for me, I'm trying to dig into the Bible, trying to dig into the Word. I ain't perfect, and I think that's why I love God, because I don't have to be perfect. I can just be me. I've grown up in a world and society where they try to break you apart and make you feel like you have to be this perfect person. And it really messes up with like our human psyche. If I don't look this way, if I don't have that clothes, if I don't have that, whatever it might be, there's so much we could talk about forever. Yeah, it tears you apart. And just to have somebody just be like, I love you. I love you when you're happy. I love you when you're sad and broken. I love you when you've got everything together and your house looks immaculate. And I love it when your house looks like a freaking tornado went through it. And it didn't. I love you just the way you are. And that is the most rewarding, amazing feeling, and just accepting it. Because knowing it is one thing, but really knowing it, like, whoa, this shit's real. That's a whole other level of faith. And I'm not here to Bible slam or anything, but I did tell you I was going to keep it raw, and this is raw for me. This is my raw spirituality. I don't believe in, like, church, like, you gotta do this or you're going to hell. Like, nah, pretty sure you're not God. Big guy up there, yeah, he loves me, even if I don't do penance or whatever the hell it might be, I'm pretty sure he's going to forgive me. Because he already died for my sins. Just saying. Anyway, that's all that crap. But yeah, I like the fact that I'm able to confess to God that I'm not perfect, and He's okay with it. I don't have to conform. I don't have to change. I don't have to do anything to earn it. He loves me where I am on my great days, and the days where I find it damn near impossible to get out of bed, or just really negative on my outlooks. Yeah. I was talking to my sister, and I was like, I don't know how much I want to confess. I don't know how much I want to share to the world. This is raw. I'm trying. This is not easy. Like, this is stuff like I'm opening it up, and I'm hoping that someone out there at one point is going to be touched. And someone out there is going to be like, wow, like, I needed to hear that. Because there's times in my life where I need to hear that. I need to hear somebody go, you know what? You're loved. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Things will get better. Even when I did not feel like any of that was true. And I just be like, F you, you're stupid. You freaking happy person. Like, I hate people like you. Sometimes it's just to talk to hear somebody go, genuinely, like, you have happiness, and I wanted to spread it. I wanted to give people hope. I wanted people to just go, today's gonna be good. It's gonna get better. And it is. I'm not perfect. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But I'm gonna keep doing it and see what happens from it, roll with it. Hopefully get to know this technology better. So if you'll stick with me, I greatly appreciate it. Again, I'm trying to bare my soul out there and try to share my journey and how I get through it. And like I said, I'm not perfect. Everybody's journey is different. No one's better or worse. I just want to share mine because something's always told me that there's somebody out there I can help. Maybe it's more than one. I don't know. But maybe there's something I can do. Because I just love to love and spread hope and faith. And I figured, well, you know what? This might be the best way to get to the most people. So for my closing statement, don't give up. God loves you. And everything that is broken apart that you hate about yourself, he's like, ooh, yeah, I super love that. Especially that. That's my favorite thing. And you're like, what? He loves you. Where you are in your nitty gritty, in your worst days, he loves you. And when you think there's nothing better out there, there's better. And it's going to get better. And it might not be tomorrow, and it might not be how you want it. But it's going to get better. So don't give up. Don't give up. All right. Peace out, guys.